Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 382 of the Level Up program and day number 92 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. We're going to continue on with the Level Up Challenge, and we're starting our bankroll off today at $2,082. We have a win goal of $309, so hopefully that'll bring us up to $23.91 plus on our bankroll. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab. That'll bring you right over to Crapsee app onto our table, and you can play along as we go. Today should be our last day of using that 2V dice set. We only have like 40-some throws left till we hit that 2,000 mark with the 2V. And then tomorrow we'll be switching over to the Cross Sixes dice set, which is also part of that 3V dice set family. So the 3V, 2V, and Cross Sixes are all the same dice family, and they all respond the same. The reason we're switched over to Cross Sixes is so that we can train our minds to interpret the dice at the table real time and not really have to think too much about it. On the YouTube side of things, we got Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps checking in #1, followed up by Cajun Craps, and then JR Joel and Trampy, as well as Frida. Good morning to everybody. We've got 13 people on YouTube watching, so make sure that you do say hi when you come on in here. Say hi in the chat so everybody knows that you're here. We can have a good conversation. And we've got 19 people playing on Crapsee. So let's get our bets started. We're going to go up one level on our betting today. The last how many episodes I've been at level 3, we're going to go to level 4 today, and I'll explain to you how that works when we go. So no line bets for me. We'll call it all bets set here. And we're going to start off with a cousin 2 set, the 2-4-2-1. Good morning, Uncle Hoku, and good morning, John GT. Let's go dice out. A little bit of a high energy throw to start off the day, but we got a 4-2-6 that is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's mark the point of 6. And again, first roll always takes a little bit of time to enter in to make sure everything's working correctly. And KPI seems to be working. Let's get in on Crapsee. And that's going to be a primary on top on that right side, a single pitch away on the left side, which is a safe result. So what we do now that we have the point set, remember we're not playing any line bets, we're going to go 220 on the inside. So that's going to be $50 on a 5 and 9, 60 on that 6 and 8. And we're looking for inside numbers here. We're going to try to get one number, we'll press it up, and we'll try, and the sister will get pressed up as well. And we'll try to hit that pressed up number again. If not, if the other inside number hits, we'll press that one up as well, and then the third hit will be the point that we come down. I'll explain it to you guys as we go forward here. So again, we'll go all bets set. We got 2-4-2-1. If you didn't catch yesterday's show, we had 4 shooters, and all of them were double digits. So we ended up with a SOR, I think, of like 16 point something yesterday. So we had some pretty decent rolls. It's worth the watch, I think. It's a little bit over an hour or show. Dice out. That left one bounced up a little bit, and we got a 617. So 0.7 out. Short first roll. We're going to have to do a little bit of recovery now going forward. So that was not anything close to what we did yesterday. Good morning, Jeff. Jeff and ND. So that was obviously a warning sign. Let's do another roll here, see if that is to give you the norm. Hopefully it's not. I did do a few warm-up throws, and I was not throwing that as a norm, so we'll see how it goes. Good morning, Ada. So let's get your bets in. 22 people on Craps. You got 19 people watching, 8 likes. And we'll call this all bet set. Again, stick with that cousin 2 set, 2-4-2-1. Dice out. And we have a 2-3-5, the Justice 5. Yesterday, 5s were a hot number. We had like 60-some rolls, I think like 67 or 70 rolls yesterday, and we had like 12 5s. So that's a number that we want to kind of watch today and see if that does start repeating over again. So we got 235. Let's mark the point of 5. And again, we're going to go 220 on the inside. So that's going to be 50 on that 5 and 9. We got 60 on the 6 and 8. We'll stick with the cousin 2 set, the 2, 4, 2, 1. The last one was a primary on top on the left side, exposure on the right side, which is 1 dice off axis. That is a normal result for me. And we'll go with set. It's out. And we had a 2, 1, 3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That does nothing for us. Let's give you a primary on top on that left side. And that's going to be an explosion on, I'm sorry, single pitch away on the right side. So that's going to be 1 single pitch of the dice. We had 2, 1, 3 for Crapsee. And again, that's going to be no help for us on our bets. 2, 4, 2, 1. And we'll call this all bets set here. 28 people playing in Crapsee. It is awesome that we're getting high numbers here. Hopefully they continue to grow as we go through the program. I did not notice any changes on Crapsee. I had thought that yesterday they were supposed to be doing some kind of update, but I don't see anything today on any differences. I know that Chuck will be sending out an email when that happens to all the Crapsee members to notify everybody what the updates are going to be. We got 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So again, that's going to be no help for us, but it does extend the roll. Good morning, Lazy Dog. Again, stick with the 2, 4, 2, 1. That last one was a single pitch away on the left die, single pitch towards on the right die, which is double pitch. So we got to be kind of careful with that. So there is a tip button on top. I don't see the tip button on my version. Maybe I need to update it. But again, Chuck will be sending out an email explaining what that tip button is going to be. Yeah, David, if this is a recurring table, if you had spent your $300, then you're not able to log into this table and play along. If you still have any money left over from your $300, then you should be able to go again and log in to this table. So sorry about that. Let's go all bets set here. Dice out. 2, 4, 2, 1. And here we go. Dice out. Dice split apart a little bit when they left my fingers. 4, 3, 7. So 2 short rolls. Need to get focused here and get dialed in. So that is 2 consecutive losers here for me. I have not even pressed up my bets once yet. So it's 440 down. Wow. And let's go over to the 2, 1, 2, 4 dice set. We'll go to the cousin 1 set because that's 2 warning signs pretty close together here. Again, we're not going to do any line bets. So I'm going to probably have to update my app here in order to get the newer version if it has hit already. So I don't see any of the new stuff at all. All my chips look the same, I think. I don't have that tip button. Maybe it's because I'm the person rolling out the strategy. Who knows? But let's go all bets set here and dice out. Yeah, both of those took a roundhouse kick to my bankroll there, Trampy. Dice out. 2, 1, 2, 4. Cousin 1 set. Move along on the lens, and we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Pass line loser on a come out. And that's a single pitch away on that left die. That's going to be a primary on top on the right die. which is a single pitch of the dice. And it is a safe result, believe it or not, just not a preferred result on the come out. Yeah, what I would do is I would log back out, David, and I would try to get back into Crapsee again. So maybe there's some reason that it's not working for you. So, but let's go all bets set and days out. Looking for a point here. 2124. And we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So let's mark that point of 8. And that's going to be an explosion on that left die. Single pitch away on the right side. That is a safe result. And for some reason, Crapsee kicked me out. So I had to reconnect. So we're going to shoot. So we're marking a point of 8. So I'm going to call that all bets set here. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully everybody's playing honest. I don't know why it kicked me out. Hopefully they're not doing that update right now here. So we got 4-4 heart 8 for a point. So we're going to mark that point of 8. And again, one more time, we're going to go 220 on the inside. And we're going to stick with the 2-1-2-4 dice set. So the last one was a single pitch away in the right die, explosion on the left die. And that is a safe result. And let's go all bets set here. Dice out. Let's get some inside numbers. That would be nice. That left one jumped up and over. We got a 415 truck in camper. So that'll be our first hit for the day. Wow. Okay. So we might be getting somewhere. So that is going to be a double explosion of the dice, so both dice off axis. Not a normal result for me, but that is a safe result. And again, we're going to stick with that cousin 1 set. And since we hit a 5 there, we're going to pressure the 5 and 9 up to $85. And preferred next hit will be a 5 or a 9 again. If we get a 6 or 8, then we'll have to press that 6 and 8 up as well. So let's call this all bet set. Days out. 2-1-2-4. Left eye jumped up and over again. Darn it. I just can't get him to land flat table. We got a 6-4-10. Wayland's best friend on that, and Big Ben. And again, this could be no help for us. We're looking for inside numbers here. So John GT is asking David if that worked for him. Hopefully it did. 2-1-2-4. But David, I would consider getting a Crapsee membership. It's only $5 a month, or you can buy it for a year for a discounted price. And you can play along with multiple people in a craps community then during multiple times during the day. And there's probably about a good 10 to 12 of us that use Crapsee on a regular basis. And it's fun to play along. We can practice your strategies. Some people go bonkers, some people don't. It all depends on how you want to play. But I usually practice my strategies, at least the blue collar craps way of playing. We get 2-1-2-4 for the dice set. Dice out. And we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So that'll be our second inside hit, but it's unfortunately not the one we pressed up already. So we're going to have to press up that 1-5, the 6 and 8 now. So that's going to be a single pitch away on that left die, double pitch on the right. So ultimately, single pitch of the dice. And we're going to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $96 each. And again, we're looking for inside numbers here. Our next inside number hit should get us past that break-even point with some profit. So let's go all bets set. 30 people in Crapsee. Face out. It's crossed again. We have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So that is our point. So we made the point, and we also made past that break-even point on this shooter. So that is a perfect scenario on both sides for us. And once we get our 8 marked on Crapsee, it's going to turn the puck off. So all of our bets are turned off. And once I get a new point established, we're going to go to step number 3 on level number 4 of the program. And again, I shot the video the other day on the level 1 version of the Level Up with CMJ program, Craps program here. It did not help. Okay, sorry about that, David. Not much I can do. Maybe drop a note to Chuck at Crapsee. He might be able to help you as well. But we'll go all bets set here. Looking for a point. They saw 2-1-2-4. A little short on that landing zone. We have a 2-3-5, the Justice 5. So let's mark the point to 5. Saw a video yesterday, Mr. Yo11. I think that's the name of the channel. Really good video. He kind of did a recap of his trip down to Biloxi a little bit, and he was talking about Ryan from Mark the Point on his dice control video. And he had a pretty good analogy in there. So check out that video from Mr. Yo11. It was pretty cool. But we're going to bring our bets down. And we are going to go to $48 on the 6 and $48 on the 8. And we are also going to go to $40 on that 5. And then we're going to put $25 on the field. We're going to use that field to spread out across the rest of the numbers, and it should be the next 2 rows should be easily get us across all the way, and then we'll go on to the next step after that. So we are in step number 3 right now. Dice out. And we got a 617. Damn it. Well, at least we got out of the shooter, made a little bit of a profit here. But again, another short roll. That one was 8 rolls long. So I guess that was about average, a little bit above average, but I would like to see them go longer, obviously. But we made a profit of $91 on that shooter. So that was nice. Got back a little bit of the money that we lost on those first 2 shooters. The first 2 shooters are down $440 total. So we're down probably about $360 yet for the day. Again, we're going to stick with that 2-1-2-4, the cousin 1 set. Our bankroll right now is at 1733. We started off at 2082. So it's what, about $250 that we're down right now? No, a little more than that. Yeah, what, 250, but we'll go all bets out here. Dice out. Left one jumped up. We got a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So let's mark the point of 6. Just can't get any comfortability at all. My toss seems to be slightly different every single time right now. So we need to start honing in on this so we can start get some repeatability. That's what I'm looking for, the term repeatability. As far as the toss goes, as far as the landing zone goes, as far as the numbers that are showing, those types of things. Again, we're going 220 on the inside, 50 on the 5 and 9, 60 on the 6 and 8. This is step number 1 of level 4. Yeah, that's set. Last one was one dice off axis, implosion on the left die, single pitch towards us on the right. Here we go. And we have a 314. That would be the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So that's going to be no help for us. And that is going to be an implosion on the left die, explosion on the right die. So that would be a drift right of the dice. And that was no help for us. Good morning, Wattage Live Craps. Yeah, something happened with that wattage. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I noticed the only thing I noticed different was my bankroll was there today, but when I looked at the ranking, I was the only one that was listed on the ranking. It looks like everybody else is back in here now. Yeah, everybody's ranking is put back in there now, so that's a good thing, I guess. 2124 is our dice set. We'll go all bet set here. Dice out. Good morning, Craig. Here we go. And 347. So just a killer today. Yesterday we had phenomenal rolls. Today is the exact opposite. So what do we do with this? Tell you what, we're not getting any primary numbers today. Since we're at the end of our 2V dice set series, let's just go right over to the all 7 set. Let's do a roll with that once. So with the 5423 dice set, I think we're close up to 2000 to get everything down. So we'll try this all 7 set for once and see what happens. Okay, let's call this all bet set. No line bets. And we'll go dice out. 5423. 145, the trucking camper. So it's marked a point of 5. So if I made a correct guess here, we're going to be able to get a nice roll here. If I change the dice set to one that should work for me today. So hopefully that will prove true. 423 is the dice set, and we're going to go 220 on the inside again. It's 50 on the 5 and 9, 60 on the 6 and 8. And we'll call this all bet set. We got 31 people on Crapsee, 32 people watching, only 13 likes. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you do appreciate this stuff, guys. Good morning, Biff. He says 7 sets are unpredictable. Actually, if you watch my dice rolling, I'm not throwing many primary numbers today. Usually one is primary, the other one is not. So all 7s actually is going to be, should be a very good set for me today. If I was throwing all primary numbers, then obviously that would be a terrible set for me. So dice out. A little bit long on that one. We have a 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So it'll be hit number 1 for us. And that one was very irregular because of the way they jumped up on me. So yesterday we were dialed in, and that 2V dice set, the cousin 2 version, actually worked extremely well for us. You know, like I said, we have 4 shooters. We ended up yesterday with a 16 point something SOR after all 4 of those shooters. So it's pretty happy with those results. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. Okay, so I have to update the version on my computer as well here, but we threw a 9 on the last one, so we're going to go to $85 on the 5 and 9. And we're going to call that all bets set here. I'll give you guys just a couple seconds. And dice out. And we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. That's a good double pitch of the dice. And that's going to allow us to go to $96 on a 6 and 8. Good morning, Marble Fork. Says he's just listening. So I will have to update my app after I'm done with the day here. Like I said, I knew they were going to do some updates yesterday. I didn't know that they actually did it. So that's awesome to see. Yeah, and you know, same thing for you, Craig. If you watch your dice results, if you start interpreting the dice, you're going to see certain patterns. Today, I'm not really throwing many primary numbers. They're either one dice off axis, double pitches, drift, implosion, explosion. You know, all those types of things. The all 7 sets should produce for me. I used the cousin 1 and the cousin 2 set for the 2V dice set. Neither one of them were productive because that usually your bad result on the 2V, 3V or dice or across 6s is going to be when one dice either explodes or implodes and either single pitches away or single pitches towards us. So I got tipped already. Awesome. That is awesome. I'll have to update the app so I can see how that looks after we're done. Thank you to whoever tipped. Dice out. And we have a 3, 5, 8. That would be the great 8. That is perfect for us. That, I believe, gets us out of the shooter. So how the tips work, everyone, is that I believe I will get actually a percentage of it, and it's a higher percentage than what YouTube would pay out. And I can have the option of either cashing that out and using it for whatever, or I can have little competitions coming up in the future. Good morning, Glenn. Oh, it's in the chat. Okay. Yeah, nothing shows my chat right now. I think everything's delayed so much here. YouTube does take 30%, Craig, correct? And I believe Crapsee is going to be at 20% is what my understanding is. We're going to bring our bets down, and we're going to go to $48 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to go with $40 on the 5. And we'll put 25 on that field. And this is step number 3 of level number 4. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go all bets set. So yeah, my app is not working effectively either. My chats are not showing up on there. So again, I'll have to update it. We'll go dice out. And we have a 5, 4 hard 9 Big Daddy Mac. So that is hit number 1 for us on that field. So if somebody did tip, I do thank you guys. I'm not able to see it right now, but if somebody put in a chat what that tip was so I can thank the appropriate person, That would be greatly appreciated. So Biff says he has trouble with the 7 set with when varying casinos. Yeah. Again, guys, being able to interpret your dice live, and that's why we're doing a series like we are. By the way, we're putting $25 on a 9 there. Being able to interpret your dice at the table will hopefully help point you in the right direction of which dice set should be working for you for the day. If you have more numbers or dice results that are doing certain things, we can check or choose between the different dice sets. And once you get through the black belt level, that's one on the second degree black belt. That's one of the things I actually have set up. Okay, 10 coin credits from Naz Daily. Thank you, Naz Daily. So let's go dice out. And we have a 415, the trucking camper. So that is the point made. So let's get that entered in here. And we'll be coming out looking for a new point. So if you've been following along on my program here for the black belt, I really haven't changed dice sets that often. We're practicing that first 3V dice set for 2,000 throws. Now we're just finishing up on a 2V dice set. Today's our last day with that. Yeah, actually, the last couple of rolls were last with that, and then we go into cross sixes tomorrow. But I haven't changed dice sets very often. But when we get to that second degree black belt, that is going to be one of the things I will hopefully be learning as well as teaching everybody is depending on your interpretation of your dice rolls for the day, what sets are going to work out best for you. So I have some general rules on how to kind of figure that out. Let's go all bet set here. No line bets here. All of our bets are turned off. And we'll put dice out. And we have an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, 1, 2, 3 craps. Pass line loser on the come out. Again, let's move one dice off axis there. Good morning, Mark. Still looking for a point here. So we'll go again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 617 on the come out. So we're still looking for a point as a pass line winner, natural. So that is my first primary hit here. Actually, double implosion. So that's where the other sixes will come up, double implosion or double explosion on this one. So that was pass line natural again. 5, 4, 2, 3. Sticking with the same dice set. All of our box numbers are turned off. And we got dice out. And we have a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Big Ben. So it's marked a point of 10. See who pitch away on that left side. Explosion on the right side, one dice off axis. Safe result for the all 7 set. We're going to bring our bets down now, and we're going to go 160 across. This is going to be step number 4. And then step number 5 is going to be trend betting upwards from here. So we have $308 wrapped back to the rack on this shooter, 160 on the table. If I took everything off the table, we'd be 1821 for our bankroll, which is about, what is that? About $260 down for the day yet. So that first shooter that we had lost. So we recovered some so far. 5, 4, 2, 3 is our dice set. And we'll go all bet set here. Dice out. And we have a 134 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. Again, one dice off axis. So my family members are starting to give me some crap because a couple of them have watched my videos now, and they're giving me some crap at home. They say 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey, and they start picking on me about that. It's kind of funny. But we're going to go to $50 on it 4. That's obviously a buy bet. We finally hit double digits on this shooter. First double digits for the day, and we'll go all bet set here. Days out. All sevens, 5, 4, 2, 3. A little short in that landing zone. A 314 Big Joe. One more time. Let's say it. Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey, and that is a nice hit for us. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. We got 314. And that's going to be a nice $100 hit for us. That's going to be great for the recovery. So we have 455 brought back to the rack. We're going to put make the 4. We'll get $100 now. We got 235 on the table. So our bankroll, if I took everything off, is at 1968. So we're just about $100, a little bit, $120 under our starting point for the day. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call this all bet set. Dice out. The left eye jumped over. Darn it. 617. So that was a decent row, I guess. We'll keep with this all 7 set and see how it treats us in this next shooter. We did do some recovery of our bets, of our bankroll, I should say. So we are down about $350 for the day so far. So that is good because we had, I think we're 3 shooters down for a while. So we were like $600 some down. So we're up. We got about half of that back already. So that's nice. So again, we're going to stick with the all 7 set. 5, 4, 2, 3. That last shooter was roll quality points of 28, 12 rolls long. And we're going to call this all bet set. Thanks out. For 610, that is William's best friend on it, and Big Ben. So it's mark the point of 10. That is definitely a repeat dice result on this set. We're starting to see some repeatability now, so that's good. Again, we're going to go 220 on the inside. Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we're looking for inside numbers now. Days out. Wow, 6-1, guys. Oh my God. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Might be eating my words here now. That's going to be a double X implosion. So those both dice off axis are the ones that are killing us there. They're both 6-1s. So we had a point set, 0.7 out. Okay, let's do this one. So let's just reverse this. Let's go 5, 4, 2, 4 for our dice set. 5, 4, 2, 4. That should take care of that problem. So all bet set. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, that'll take care of it. Dice out. And we have midnight. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. So we went with a let me see this 5, 4, 2, 4 dice set. We got 6, 6. So that's gonna be a pass line loser gonna come out. And that is a double implosion of the dice. So that protected us. 5, 4, 2, 4. That would have been another 6, 1 if we didn't correct the dice. So that's a good thing that we did. We'll go here. 4, 2, 3. Yep, 5, 4, 2, 4 is our dice set. And we'll go all bets set here. Dice out. And we have a hard 4, the hard fuzzy 4. 2, 2 is going to cruise with Brian for Holy Roller. So let's mark the point of 4. Again, we're going to go 220 on the inside. Five, 4, 2, 4 will be our dice set. And we're going to double pitch of the dice on that last one. So double pitch of the dice on this one will give us hard ways either on the top or bottom. It will either get the hard 4 or the hard 10. Let's go pitch. All bets set. Dice out. My God. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go back to the 2V. Terrible, terrible, terrible. 5, 4, 2, 4 is the dice set. We came up with a 1, 6. That was the drift of the dice. That 1, 6 is killing us today. Absolutely terrible. Our bankroll is down quite a bit today. We're down about $800 for the day. 2, 4, 2, 1. So what we're going to stick with now. 1,002 cents. We're going to figure this out. I am off axis big time today, Mark. Usually I'm only off on one dice, but we're just hitting both dice off right now. And I think I have a little bit too much energy in the dice right now. So Cajun's up $350. He's the only one that I've seen so far that has hit goal. Our goal today is $309. And I'll bet that. Dice out. So let's tone it back a little bit. Let's focus on release. 2, 4, 6, the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we put just a little bit more of an arc on the dice. And brought the energy level down a little bit. So it's going to be a primary on top on the left die. It's going to be an implosion on the right die, one dice off axis. That is a save result. 2, 4, 2, 1. Again, 220 on the inside. We're going to have to do some major recovery here. That's why you have a bankroll. Let's go on bet set. Dice out. We have magic aces, 1, 1, 2. Single pitch away on that left die, implosion on the right die. Again, 1 dice off axis, normal result for me. Safe result on this set. 2, 4, 2, 1. That was no help for us. We're looking for inside numbers right now. So let's go all bets set right away. And dice out. Big difference between yesterday and today. Yesterday we had 4 shooters. All of them were double digits. Very high. We finished off, I think the last one was like 25 rolls or 26 rolls or something like that. We had a 15 and 18 and 11, I think was the other ones, but so a little bit long on that one. 1, 3, 4, Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So that was not very good mechanics on that one. I will say that right now. We got lucky on that. Dice landed way long, and then they kind of land on top of each other. So we're really not going to analyze that one too much. And that was no help for our bets. 2, 4, 2, 1 is the dice set. This is obviously a day that I wouldn't be at the table anymore if I was in the actual casino. I would have left a long time ago. I would never get my bankroll down this low. But remember, one of the rules for the level thing is if you have 3 to 4 shooters in a row that are consecutive losers, you want to get off the table and then call it the session or call it the day. Maybe come back later and try to recover some of that bankroll. 2, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. That is our first Duracell 8 for the day. And he says go out, support free live content. You can give that thumbs up where deserved. That's going to be our first hit for this shooter. And that means that we're going to go to $84 on the 6 and 8. I'm sorry, $96 on the 6 and 8. Primary on top on the left side, and single pitch towards us on the right side. And we'll call this all bet set. It's out. Mark says, or clean up as the dark side of the table. Yeah. Maybe. So I would actually go to the horseman strategy is my preference. Days out. And we got OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. Again, 1 dice off axis on that one. Again, no help for our bets. If I can hit a 6 or 8 right now, that would be a perfect situation for me. 7 get us out of the shooter here. Okay, let's go all bet set. Dice out 2, 4, 2, 1. That left one jumped up and over. We got a 3, 3 hard 6 to double degen. So that is perfect for us. That'll get us out of the shooter. So we are past that break-even point now. And that's going to be $182 brought back to the rack. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go $48 on the 6 and 8. Let's go $40 on that 5. And we'll go $25 on the field bet. So we have 161 on the table, 182 brought back. Again, we're going to go 2, 4, 2, 1. And that last one again was 1 dice off axis. Again, normal result. Single pitch towards us on the left side, explosion on the right side. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That's our first minimal yo for the day, and that's Cheerio coming to us from above. And that was a come out natural. I didn't realize that we hit the point on that last shooter. So all of our bets are turned off. I'm going to take that field bet down, even though I just got paid out on it. By mistake. I guess that was a good mistake this time. 2-4-2-1. Looking for a point here. So that last one was a pass land winner natural. Dice out. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna get out of this, guys. All my bets are turned on. I don't want that to happen. So you're gonna have to reset your bets here as soon as I exit out here. I'm gonna turn my bets off. There we go. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get everything in. And dice out. That was my fault. And we got a 4-5 hard 9 Big Daddy Max. So let's mark the point of 9. Single pitch away on that left side, double pitch on the right side. Ultimately, single pitch of the dice. So the pulling back the energy on the dice and putting a little bit more of an arc on seems to be helping right now. Pulling energy back a little bit on the dice. All of our box numbers are turned back on. Our bets look like $40 on the 5, 48 on the 6, 8. We have 25 on the 9. We have $25 field bet. Actually, we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 160 across because we have enough to go to that next level. So we have 207 brought back to rack 160 on the table. And we're just going to start trend betting here and see if we can get some of our money back. Good morning, Mel. It's a good day to come in late because we had a pretty rough start here for the most of the day. We only had one decent shooter and only a few shooters where we got past that break-even point. Dice out. That left one sunk into the right, into the hook. But we have a 6-2-8, the Duracell 8. And we're going to pressure that 8 up to $42. I took everything off. We've got $15.35 for the day, so we're still down $550 approximately. So let's see if we can get some of that money back. 2-4-2-1. And dice out. That's right. Let's turn it around, says Mel. Heater coming on, he says. Dice out. Dice land, and they split another 2-6-8. Another Duracell 8. That's perfect. That was kind of a weird landing on that one. The dice landed, they split straight apart. So 2-6-8 for Crapsee. And that's going to allow us to go to $60 on that 8 now. It's increasing it 3 units from where it was at. 2-4-2-1. $50 We'll let dice out. Cousin 2 subject 2-4-2-1. It's another 6-2-8. Wow, that is perfect for us. That is a nice hit there. So 3 6-2s in a row. Actually, we had 2 6-2s and 1 2-6. So that's going to be pressuring that 8 up to $90 now. So we have 361 brought back to rack, 220 on the table currently. 2421. And we have yet to throw. Oh, strike day come. We've thrown every number today so far. I was, for some reason, thinking of 3, but all we need is a 10 for the tall. Yesterday we hit 2 smalls. Today we have the possibility of hitting a tall. So that is awesome. Dice out. 2421. 347. Darn it. Implosion on that right die. Single pitch towards us on the left die. Obviously, that is a warning sign. So we made $140 on that shooter. We're going to go one more shooter here. Good morning, Kim. It goes, let's get it. So that was the cousin 2 set. We had a 12 roller. Let's do it one more time here. Last shooter here, guys and gals. 2421. Cousin 2 set. All the no bet set. That's all. A little short on the landing zone. We have, damn it. That's how the dice land, my friends. 5-5, hard 10, Old Bay bushel. Isn't that cruel? That's what we needed for that tall. Wow, never fails. Mark to put it 10. Why was just asking if anybody's in a live today after my show? I do not believe so. I know that yesterday, Brian from Hawaii Crap Shooters did. If you go on the live tab for Crapsee, it should show you who's listed for the day if they already put it in. I know there's a couple people listed, but I didn't check it. I didn't see what the times were on that. 220 on the inside. So great question. Again, we got 2421. And we got all bets set. Dice out. John should be back next week, is my understanding. Left eye took off on us. We have a Buckeye Buckshot, another hard 10, 5-5 hard 10. So we got lucky in that one, but that is no help for us, but that does make the point. Again, that's a great double pitch on both dice, primary and the bottom side. So we're looking for a new point. Again, none of those rolls has helped me. Okay, so everybody, when you're done, when I'm done here, go over to Wattage Live Craps, and he's going to do a live stream as well. That was awesome. I will not be able to watch because I'm going to be getting ready for bed. I had a long night at work last night. Last night was the first night back. And my coworker did not show up last night, called in sick, so I was there for 12 hours by myself. Not that my job's terribly hard, but it is a long night by yourself. Dice out. 347 on the come out. Pass line winner, natural. And if you didn't notice the difference on that, that was the toss was different on that one. I almost held on to it just a split second too long, and the dice came down flat, but they bounced really high. So let's not repeat that. You did grave work. Yeah, I've been working third shift for must be 20 plus years now. My favorite thing either, but I kind of got used to it. And plus, I like the shift differentials. So all bets set. Dice out. Again, no line bets here. And we have a 3-2-5, Justice 5. So let's mark the point of 5. Two forward, 2-1. And all of our bets can be turned on now. So we're looking for inside numbers here. That would be awesome if we can keep them going. I'll call it all bets set. SRR is measly today. SRR is measly today. Nothing compared to what we did yesterday. So 2-3-5, Justice 5, another Buckeye buckshot. Wow, okay. I'll take that, I guess. That's going to allow us to press that 5 and 8 up. Let's get this marked in Crapsee first. And then we're going to go to $85 on that 5 and 8, and then we'll turn our bets off. Okay, all the box numbers are turned off. No line bets. 2-4-2-1. Goes a primary top on the left side, exported on the right side, 1 dice off axis, normal result, safe result, and dice out. One, 6, 7 on a come out, pass sign winner, natural again. So I guess at least they're coming at the right time, I guess. We're at 3 come out 7s for the day. And a bunch of craps numbers on the come outs as well. 2-4-2-1. Again, our box numbers are turned off. No line bets right now. Actually, we're going to switch over to the 2-1-2-4 because the 1-6 and the 3-4 are warning signs. Those relatively close together. So all bets set. Ace out. 2-1-2-4. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Pass line loser on the come out. It's probably on top on a right side, single pitch away on the left side. Safe result. 2-1-2-4. Okay, so Chuck just sent the email out. Thank you, Joe. So I will have to definitely read that. I'm sure it's the one that we received the other day, but our version of it. But now everybody should be informed about it. That is awesome. Make sure that you go to, on that email, there should be a Facebook, no, a Discord site that if you guys want to get onto Discord, and it's specifically related right towards Crapsee. So that is one of the other additions he's going to be adding in here. There's some chip designs. There's going to be tipping the dealers. We got a 2-6-8, the Duracell 8. So let's mark the point of 8. That's going to be a primary on top on the left side, our implosion on the right side. On the soft axis. And our box numbers will be turned back on now. 2-1-2-4. And let's call this all bet set. Days out. Dice crossed on a 628 Duracell 8. And that would be another Buckeye puck shot. Wow, what is going on here? Okay, we're going to pressure that 6 and 8 up to $96, and then we're going to turn the bets off once we get it up to that point. Bets are turned off, and the line bets. It says 3 Buckeye buck shots on this shooter, and it's also towards the 3-point fire bet as well. 2 1 2 4 is the dice set. And dice out. So we did turn things around a little bit here as far as the length of rolls go, but I would say that the quality of rolls today has not been the best. Six, 4, 10 is Waylon's best friend Waynette and Daddy Joe. So it's market point at 10. And that is going to be, I entered in backwards on KPI. 6-4, I entered it as a 4-6. So that would have been a single pitch towards us on the left die and a single pitch away on the right die. So that would have been a double pitch of the dice. So whatever it says on the screen is wrong. It's actually a double pitch. So Joe is saying that the first hit is 6 and 8 always pressed, since they are more likely to hit. It's the thought. Possibly. Right now, all 4 of them are pressed up. We're looking for an inside hit here, and that might be something that I might consider. But if we're hitting more 6 or 8s, obviously those are the numbers that will be pressed up because that's the numbers that we're hitting. But if we hit those 5s and 9s like we were yesterday, that would be better for that day. But 2 and 3, ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Getting no help for us. Armory on top on the left die, and explosion on the right. My theory is if my dice are landing the way they should be consistently, which they are not today, if they are landing consistently, if I hit a number, there's a better chance of me re-hitting that number or the sister number, if you will. So that's why I'm choosing, if I hit the 5, I'll press the 5 and 9. If I hit the 9, I'll press the 9 and 5. Same thing with the 6 and 8. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I have not regressed because I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that second number or that pressed up number to get hit. We had 3 Buckeye buck shots on the shooter. Here's 268. So we did get that pressed up number now to hit. So we get a 2 1 2 4 dice set. 268 primary on top on the left side. Implosion on the right side. And we're going to be able to bring our bets down now. We're going to go 160 across. We have 252 brought back to the rack. So 160 across. We're going to skip step number 3 and go right to step number 4. And we're going to start trend betting from here. 2 4 2 1. And we're about exactly $400 down for the day here. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Oh, we pulled our bets down at the right time. 437. Let's give you the end of the rolls for the day here. Shoot. Well, we came back a little bit stronger at the end than what we started. Toned the energy down, gave it a little bit more of an arc to the throw. So hopefully the dice weren't bouncing around as much. Let's look at our statistics for the day. We had an SOR today of 6.6, SRR of 4.9, so nothing great there. Strong numbers today were the 3, the 7, the 8, and the 10. So we were consistent there. Box numbers, inside numbers are down a little bit. 4s and 10s are high. Come out 7s are expected. Horns are low. Fields are low. Hardways are a little bit high today. We ended up going with 9 shooters. And let's look at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday. And through the end of yesterday, we had 3,969 throws in the black belt level. It's 9.64 for SOR, 6.69 for the SRR, and 6.72 for the BSR. So we're again brought them up a little bit closer towards our goals. Today we'll give it a little bit of a hit, regressing backwards, but it's going to be a little bit give and take as we go through the system here. But guys, thanks for joining today. Thanks for hanging in with me today. I know it was a little bit rough going here for a good part of the day, but I will be back tomorrow morning. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.